you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the Badgers will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right?
Wide open on the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the run, it's Gadecki. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell among many who've been great at that.
And Kenneth
turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Badgers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Badgers have a lot of options on second and inches. At the 35, he's loose. All out of space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Carney. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Sparty. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Pulls and fires complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And the Spartans come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the... Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Lyle. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. It's Carney. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tatum. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They go to the ground. He did not make it a stonewall on third down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Roach. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Complete to start this drive. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Gets him to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Badgers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. On the move, it's Lyle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Run through the tackle. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stacked. They're not getting moved.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Off play action on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw again. Got it behind the line. It's Warren. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
To the air, it's Etienne. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. to the air on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Smarty. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Going to the running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Badgers will punt this one away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Quick release by the QB.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Roach. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Goes to the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Etienne. There he goes. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in on 3rd down. Those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
Good timing on the quick out. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And with that Matt Score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their...
And here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking for space. It's Lyle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to it. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Spartans are on the move. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Give to the running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Marches ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Reads it, fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Michigan State. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Just willed his way for a couple out to... Five.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Power football with the run. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just... Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Carney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're 3 for 4 on fourth down in this one, and they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Inside the 40. Open space at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Smarty. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Pure domination. all game long for this offense.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense.
There he goes! Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The give to the tailback. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Tatum. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Pucks it out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Spartans trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Dalton. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. The 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this is